Sorry I'm late. It's been a morning, you guys. Cheers. I've nicknamed this Mimosa a birthday, Bailey's and Tea edition, because today is my birthday. So thank you all for sending messages and cards and all the good things today. That was so sweet of you all, and I appreciate it. Give me a minute just here to gather my thoughts, have a drink. Cheers. Oh my goodness, I'm telling ya. I should be able to just sit in my pajamas, like I've got my pajamas on today, and relax in my craft room and enjoy my day. But it does not seem to be going that way. So, all right, looks like we're live. So as you hop on, say good morning. Let me just look around, make sure I have everything. I'll show my cute little thing that I unpacked this morning. My friend Rhonda sent me this cute little snail. I think it's her niece that does these little artwork. I have an owl that she sent me at Christmas time last year. So this is so cute. So if you're watching, Rhonda, thank you. If not, I'll send you a message later. Sorry, it's been a little bit of a hectic morning. If I haven't returned your messages, I apologize. I will. Good morning, Holly. Thank you. Thank you for your card. I think I saw you comment that you caught my message last week when I thanked those that had sent cards early. So yeah. Well, good morning, Glenda. Okay, so as I said, we're having mimosas. If you're not, you should. I'm giving you permission to celebrate. We have birthday chocolates. When I flip you around, we can share those together. Yeah, so what else do I have to tell you? I don't know. Let's just get to what we're here for and have some fun and drink our mimosas and just enjoy the fact that it's birthday day. All right. Thank you, Glenda. All right, we're gonna get you up close and personal, and I need to find the button. It's moved. There it is. Okay, here we go. We're flipping to my desk. Give my computer 2 seconds to catch up to me, and I'll zoom you in. So here's the chocolates. They're from Lynx, and they're actually birthday cake ones. I haven't tried one yet, but if you want one, help yourself. And let's just get the camera a little bit closer here. Here we go. And let it catch up with us here. My desk is a disaster. Let's move us over. And oh my goodness, you guys. All right, let's have a chocolate and just catch up with everybody that's on. It wouldn't be a Saturday morning show if it wasn't a chaotic mess, right? So today we are going to have a play with the Extraordinary Floral Bundle, which is absolutely amazing. I've been playing with it all morning. I've been cutting out little things, and it's one that you may not want to overlook. Now, washi tape may not be something that is your friend because it tears very easily, and you know it's kind of finicky, and some people don't like that. But this is really wide. I don't know how wide it is, but I guess I could measure this piece that I stuck it on. But it comes off like in a big sheet. So what I've done is I have just put it on a piece of paper. I put both colors. So it comes with a bunch of colors, like a purpley and a pinky kind of colors on it. And so I just did it on one full sheet. And then the die is a full die. So it will line up and cut out all at once all these little pieces. So it'll cut all the purples at once, and then it'll cut all the pinks at once. So you have the option to, you know, if you want to just cut purples to do your card, or you just want to cut the pinks, you have that option to do that. And then you could just, you know, cut that off and save it for later if you want to stick it down all in one piece. Because as you saw, it comes on the roll in purples and then in the pinks, and then it goes back to purples, back to pinks. So if you're kind of only wanting a certain color, you'll want to just do what I did and put it on a piece of paper, and then you can cut it and save it for later. Now there is a difference. Let me see if I can grab so you can see. So I've just done this on white cardstock to make it easier. Now you can just cut it as the plain washi tape, but remember, if you remember back in the day, washi tape like doesn't have a lot of stick to it, and it curls up and stuff like that. So you want to have something that has a little bit of a backer on it. So I've done it two different ways. I've done it on the white cardstock, but I've also done it, I don't know if you'll be able to see, the camera might pick up the shine. I've done it on a window sheet as well. So if you see the difference, you kind of get this translucent sort of similar to what the washi tape is originally when you do it on the window sheet. And then of course you get the white sort of almost looking like you stamped it on look on the cardstock. So it's sort of your preference on what you like, but that's sort of the difference in what it gives you. And I like both ways. So I've done a couple cards with just the window sheet. Or no, I only did one. I only got one done. I created this morning because I haven't had time this week. And so I was mass creating. The other side of my desk is an absolute disaster. So, so there. That kind of gives you the idea. I'm sure as people play with this set, there'll be other ideas out there, but these are the two that I've seen. So what I've done is I just cut out a few of them, and then I sort of separated them into these little buckets that I have that I create with, and then they're not all messy on my desk. And so I've got the flowers, and then I put all the yellows together and all the greenery, and then I separated the pinks and the purples. So if you organize your little space when you're crafting that way, that is a good way to keep all those little bits and bobs separately. So that gives you that idea. Oh, I should tell you the colors that are in it. There's a ton. So there's Berry Burst, Coastal Cabana. Let's bring it back in here so we can see and compare. Darling Duckling, Flirty Flamingo, Lost Lagoon, Old Olive, Petunia Pop, Pretty Peacock, Shaded Spruce, and Strawberry Slush. Oh, I haven't tried it on black, Glenda. That's a good idea. I will have to do that. I'm sure it would give us like a really, really pretty look. Give me 2 secs. I'll grab a piece of black cardstock and we can just sort of stick it on. I won't cut it out. Won't bore you with that, but let me see. Let me go to my scrap drawer here. Have you done it on the black, Glenda? Have you been playing with this scent? Oh, maybe I should cut it out so you can actually see. Let me just do this. Instead of running it through the... Oh, you might not get the same look. Hang on, we're just sort of improvising as we go here. Let's get that stuff out of the way. You're not going to get the same look. I'm not going to cut it out with the die. It would look better cut out with the die, but we'll just do a quick fussy cut and it'll kind of give you the look. I would say on the black, if you haven't done this already, Glenda, I didn't look at your... Yeah, you're not liking that very much. Yeah, it kind of shows you the actual washi tape, so that may not be what the look you're going for, but it could be, depending on the card that you're making. It might work, to be honest. I don't know if the light's catching that very well. Here we go. So yeah, it shows like the actual tape. So that gives you that option. So thank you, Glenda, for that suggestion to give us a quick try on that. So, and then you've got some beautiful little small sentiments, which we always love small sentiments. You've got this little line image, and then you've got the full flowers. So this is a full stamp of flowers. Let me grab something light here so you can actually see it. There we go. It's a full sheet. So as with the washi tape, the die set will cut out this whole thing. So you could do up a couple of these and then color them with your blends. And this is not the right direction because it's backwards, of course. But it will go right over there and it will cut them all out. And then you will have hand colored if you like to do that instead. One of my samples is with it just stamped on the background. So, well, actually, I recreated a similar version of the one in the catalog here. So you'll see there, it's kind of all stamped in the background, and then there's just a little feature in the corner. I was trying to get all the samples in the catalog done, but that didn't happen. So, I need to put my catalog somewhere. Let me just throw it on the floor under my desk. Yeah, it muddles the color for sure. Holly, I agree. So the card that I grabbed to create with you today, or I should say I created it. This little one. Now, I did see it somewhere online and I forgot to write down the name, so I'll have to go back and find it. I did alter it just a little bit from what she did, but I thought it was super cute. And it's using the country flowers. Now, this set is leaving. I haven't gone in and looked at the updated inventory lately. I've just been too busy. So This may be already gone, and I apologize, but if you have it in your stash, I thought the little teapot or even the little bucket would look really cute with the flowers, and they're kind of similar to what's already in the stamp set, right? So I made this one with strawberry slush. I think it's cute. So let's create that. Now in the comments, Holly and Glenda, you can comment which one of the colors from what I told you, I'll put the list here maybe, we should use to color our teapot. Hopefully I have some pattern paper. So you'll see I did some paper piercing here with the teapot. Hopefully I have some designer series paper that I can grab real quick to stamp out that to do it. So I've just embossed this layer with the eyelet embossing folder. Now I do believe it's going to, and I'm not sure, to be honest, if it's still around. So I do apologize that I don't have all that information readily available in my brain. I just, yeah, the morning has been busy. I have a guest that just, wants to be troublesome today. So I'm managing that. Oh, okay, so this little piece here is basic white, and it's 2.5 by 4, because I didn't write down any measurements here. And then I've just stamped the teapot onto a piece of basic white that we're going to cut out. Oh, eyelet's still current. Oh, perfect. See, I have looked at the catalog, honest, guys. It's just things are not coming to my brain readily this morning. Must be the mimosas. We'll blame the mimosas. Okay, Glenda thinks shaded spruce. Holly thinks Coastal Cabana. Oh, what should we do, you guys? I might have Coastal Cabana paper a little more handy than shaded spruce. I don't even know that we have a paper in shaded spruce, to be honest. Do we? Maybe like a Christmas paper. Has this one got Coastal Cabana in it? Yeah, okay. So let's do Coastal Cabana. We'll pick Holly's. No offense, Glenda. We'll grab some of the pattern paper here. Now, should we do stripes or little circles? Because I think those patterns are a little bit too busy for our teapots. I'll put those there. We'll get this out of the way. And I'll grab a Coastal Cabana marker because we'll need that in a minute. To color in our teapot. Okay. Coastal's good, Glenda says. All right. I get it. Getting older is difficult. You got it, girl. Okay. And then we need the teapot stamp. Stamp this out. So this is how you paper pierce. So what do we think, girls? Circles? Okay, we'll go with your pick, Glenda, because you didn't win on the last one. How about that? Holly's picking the other one, of course. Oh, you two are too funny. Okay, so let's stamp that out. Paper piercing is so easy to do, and it's such a great way to use up your little scraps. Now, I probably had a scrap somewhere of this, but, to save in the sake of time. So we're just going to, now I don't have the dies that go with this set. I just bought the stamp set. So I'm just going to quickly fussy cut this out, and you're going to want to stay fairly close to your stamped line. Isn't that a fun teapot with circles? And this would look really cool in really any paper that you've got. That's fair. Okay, so then we're just going to paper pierce that on. What have I done with my glue? There it is. Okay, and then we're going to take our Coastal Cabana marker because we don't have a blend in Coastal Cabana. Or maybe we do. I don't know. I looked quickly and didn't see anything. Don't believe anything I say to you guys today, okay? How about that? All right. Probably would have looked a little better with Coastal Cabana. Okay. We got it. It looks semi-decent. Okay, let's give this a quick cut. Oh, I should have grabbed a piece of Coastal Cabana paper too. I will have to get up and grab that. Because I let you guys pick, so what I have in front of me is not what I had available. No blends in coastal. Yeah, that's what I thought. We should have them in every color. Don't you guys agree? I don't know why they select certain ones. I mean, there's probably something close. I could have probably used Pool Party even just to make it lighter. I don't know. But we'll go with what we did. Okay, let me just grab a piece quickly of Coastal Cabana. I probably have a little scrappy scrap already cut. This one's probably a little bit too big, but we will make adjustments. Okay, so then we're just going to glue this down to the bottom. And I'm going to, you probably only need about an inch, so this I'm just going to trim down. And it's going to be even, so it'll be 2.5 by, say, an inch, maybe an inch and a quarter if you're recreating this card and need some measurements. Or you just eyeball it like I did. Okay, there, we've got enough there, right? And then Summer Splash would work. You are correct, Glenda. You are correct. So then we're going to take Best Friend Ever from this stamp set and just our black ink and stamp that on just a little scrappy scrap of basic white. Now I have a bazillion of those because as I cut card bases, I get the little, or these card layers, I have all these little extra bits. So I save them in my drawer and then I can use them for things like this. Okay, and then we're going to grab our mini dimensionals. And then it's so easy if you pre-cut out dimensionals. What are you doing? If you pre-cut out yourself a bunch of those washi tape flowers and just have them in like a little container or a bowl, then you can easily just grab them very quickly and put it together. So I think, what do you guys think? Do you think pink flowers or the purple flowers would go with our little Coastal Cabana teapot here? And then we're just going to place that down. Now, I'm sure if you have the dies, it will cut out the inner circle of the handle, but because I don't have the dies to go with this stamp set, mine is not, but I'm sure those dies do. I'm not sure why I'm using minis to do this, but just bear with me, you guys. Purple and pink. Oh, you guys are not on the same wavelength this morning. What the heck? We need a third to referee this. Okay, and so we're just going to put this down. Looks pretty so far, right? Let's see. Let's stage them, and then maybe that'll help make our decision. So we'll go with the pink. Okay, here's pink. Yeah, you are on a roll. And here's purple. Does that help you guys? Oh, Gunda says be diplomatic and put a little bit of both. We can do that too. So should we start off with our big one being purple or pink? What do you think? Or do you want me to decide? I think the big and the purple. But what do you guys think? Let's bring our little goodies in here. Start with the purple. Purple. Okay. We agree on something. Oh my goodness, this is funny. Okay, and then what I did was I just snipped my scissors up to this little flower here to create myself like a little notch. And so that way I could tuck my flower in behind my teapot and have my leaf sticking out over the edge and my flower in behind is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, that's right. The purple and the cabana are close. You're right. You are right, Holly. Okay, and so then maybe we'll put a little purple flower. So let me grab my little purple flowers. Sorry for the big bang there of my bowls. I like that we get the option of like 2 different sizes of flowers, and like they really thought out this little washi tape thing that we design, I guess I should say. I think it's this one that I used there. Yeah, so we'll do the purple, or no, we'll do a pink one. Sorry, I meant to grab out of the pinks. Do I have another one? There we go. Let's see, do I have another one of the pinks? So I did this one up here. This is so cute. You can build your own little flower garden. And then I use the yellow, little yellow flowers. I just have to grab one that's not on vellum. There we go. And then I just tucked a little bit of yellow in there because this little sprig of whatever, I'm not a botanist, so I have no idea what kind of foliage is in this. But so that I kind of grabbed that yellow color that was up there. There we go. Cute, right? Oh, you guys love it. Awesome. Okay, and then do I have any other flowers in there? No. So then a Coastal Cabana gem, I guess. Or what did you say earlier? Strawberry, or no, summer, what's that one called? What's that in color? Oh my goodness, you guys. Let me grab these. Summer Splash. We've got in color dots. What else do we have in the summer? I think we have some shiny ones too. Oh, hang on, they're probably right here. We've got the shimmery in colors. And I think that's it. I'm just flipping through my little embellishment bin here real quick. I'm not seeing anything else. So out of these two, what do you think? Do you think shimmer gems or just regular resin dots? Probably the shimmer, I think you guys are going to pick. I know you too well. I'll just go with shimmer because I know that's what you two are going to pick. You love your shimmer. Okay, now we got to decide these ones. I always get the two colors mixed up, so they're so close together. Okay, so we'll do that one. Oh, I only have one little mini one left on this sheet, so we'll do a big one down here. Okay. Get those out of the way. There, look what we created. Shimmer, I knew it. Isn't this cute? And then you could do more flowers on the inside. I'm just going to leave it for now because we're busy and we need to look at a couple other little samples that I did. Okay, let me quickly just put all this gawk away. Okay, so as I said, I created the one that was in the catalog. I should have stamped this off, but I don't mind that it's kind of bold as well. So that's just crumb cake on crumb cake. And then these are using the vellum flower, so you get that different look. So let me just bring in the flower again. So that would be white on white, which it would look fine, but you kind of get this translucent sort of look to it, which I kind of like on the window sheets. So it's just whatever your preference is, to be honest. And they cut really nice out of the window sheet too. So either or. And then this is one of the sentiments from the set, which I just cut up. It comes as one straight sentiment, and I just cut it up on the piece of paper that I did. And then these are the iridescent pearls because they're gorgeous. And then of course I used some linen thread. So that's straight out of the catalog. And then this one is as well, probably, well, my rendition, it's probably not exactly. So I don't know if you can see the white here is that little stripy bit that's in the stamp set there, that little bit that's just stamped in craft ink. You could also do stamped off in basic beige because this is a basic beige card base. And then that's using the new banner dies. Now I don't know which one it is because I didn't count it down. It's probably like the third or fourth one from the middle. Let me grab them. If you haven't seen these giant, and I mean giant, they're like the size of a book. Look at them. So these are the letters. This is a bundle. And then these are the party dies. So yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth one from the inside. And then you get all these pieces. And the biggest one I think is 3 inches. So they're huge, but like these packaging is the size of a book. So it's just crazy. And then I just took a bunch of the sprigs, put them on dimensionals, and just sort of built around a cute little thing. And then this one was inspired by Gail Ellis. So it's using the new embossing folder from the SIPS Cheers and Sips, it's called. There's an embossing folder in there that is just absolutely gorgeous. I'm in love with it. I've been using it pretty much on everything. And then she just built in some florals on the bottom. I don't know where these came from. I just grabbed my little extra bin of leaves and just picked out something that coordinated and plunked them in there. And then this sentiment is from the new Sweet Blooms, it's called. I had to think for a second of what it is, right? I love it. So pretty. So as I said, that's inspired by Gail Ellis, and that's all I had time to make. So there will be some others when I get a moment to get some other stuff done that we'll post on Wednesday. And then we're gearing up for the catalog launch on Friday night. I think I've scheduled it for 7:30, but 7:30 my time. But don't quote me on that. There will be some posts that will go up this week, and I will create an event as well. So then you can see all the details and save your reminders and all that kind of stuff. Glenda loves those dies. I know they're awesome. They're pretty pricey, you guys. So save up, or even, well, I'm not sure with the BOGO sale that's going to be. I don't know how it would work with this because these are a bundle. Obviously, you'd pay full price for these and then get something 50% off. So because those would never, I think those are the highest price bundle in our catalog right now. So. Oh, you got some great ideas then to make an anniversary card. Yeah, these are really pretty. This is such a beautiful set for anniversaries and, wedding and that sort of thing with the sentiments. So this is a really good set. It's pretty inexpensive, I think. I threw my catalog on the floor. Oh, never mind. It'll tell me on the back of my stamp set because I'm organized and that's how I do it. It's $60.25 is the bundle. So that could be in one of the suites. Oh, I guess it's a bundle. You're right. You're right, Glenda. Thank you for correcting me on that. It's only on suites. So there's only 5 suites in the catalog, and then whatever's in the online exclusives. I don't even know. I've completely lost the boat on wheels are off the bus on the online exclusives because they come out every other month. So it's really hard to keep track of those. But there's some gorgeous stuff in there as well, which I do think it includes. Like I say, don't believe anything I say. Go online, read up. Glenda will probably help you because I haven't even gone and looked at that special yet. I've just been hearing it from everyone else. So all the details are not square in my brain yet. But yes, Glenda's got my back. Thank goodness, because I don't know what I'd do without you. All right, ladies, I'm off. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. I appreciate you. And anyone who watches on the replay, I appreciate you too. And make sure that you comment so that your name goes in the draw to win this card. I have not drawn last week because I do have it on my desk still for this one, but I will do that, and maybe we'll announce both of these at the next live that we do. And then hopefully the post office is not on bull strike by then, and then you got to wait forever to get it in the mail. But we won't talk about that nonsense. So have a wonderful day. Enjoy yourselves, whatever you're doing. Hopefully my day will get better. And we will see you soon. Okay, paper hugs. Bye-bye.